Hit it, Logan.
It's After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of their extracurricular activities. Powered by Adult Source. Goodies for grown-ups. 100% Canadian owned. Enjoy.
Sam, your turn to say it.
This week on After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
What happens to you if you know sunscreen?
He dies.
Would you eat that Pokémon?
She was like the menu. It was very immersive.
Listen, shorts, okay?
That lettuce has got to go. It's seen some battles.
Welcome.
Sounds like you had something important to say.
I don't know
Mariah.
what I was going to say. I have no idea. I also realized I thought that these were Canadian, and I believe that they're not. I looked at the box, and I was like, oh, it says they're from
Delta BC.
Delta BC. But then on the top of the can, it's like most awarded canned cocktails USA. Fuck.
Maybe they still went to the USA to win the award.
Yeah, maybe. That's true. Okay, yeah. Because I was like, that's very specific to say Delta BC.
At the very
It
least.
says Cutwater, Canada.
Yeah, it's at the very least it's bottled in Canada or canned in Canada.
Okay, well, whatever.
And also it's union made.
Sam's like, sport the union. It's good. Anyways, I thought that
drinking.
this would be fun because I was like, hey, it's almost summertime. We're almost at May Long weekend. And nothing like a rum mojito to kick it off. Let's take a break from the beers, okay?
5.9%. Woo-wee.
Wow, I would drink that more. That is good. Sam, welcome to the big leagues, okay?
Spicy.
Welcome to the big leagues, buddy. Ty and I are like, give me another.
Sounds like there's some pepper in that.
No, it's in the wrong tube.
Wow.
Well, that's just good.
All right.
I know my dad, Wayne, would be like, nice.
Why
When you have
you-
a white rum product on the show.
Why don't you take that camping?
Oh, look at that segue, a professional. I did want to talk about this today on the pod. It's a couple weekends out from May Long weekend, and obviously that kind of signifies the start of summer. People get camping, they get doing things, they barbecue, whatever the hell it may be. I had a Facebook invite from some of my friends this week. And they're like, May Long, let's go. They want to go to Radium and they want to camp. I was like, hey, I love Radium. But in the back of my mind, I was like, no, I do not own a trailer. And I refuse to sleep in a tent at the age of 29. If you watched The White Lotus, this would be a perfect time to insert that clip, Sam, where it's like, I'm just not meant to live this type of life.
I don't think we're allowed
at
to do
this
that.
age.
Jim doesn't want to say a copyright
What?
strike.
It's like under 5 seconds. You know?
Okay,
It's a meme.
I don't know.
They're
We
going to
could
come
flip-
knocking.
We
They're
can
gonna
flip
come
the
knocking.
audio on it. Anyways, yeah, at this age, I'm just not meant to live this type of life. You know? I just want to be comfortable.
It is a sweaty experience every
Well,
time
like,
you
man,
tent.
you go to bed, you're cold. You hear everything. You hear your drunk friends. No thanks. And then you wake up, it's like you're gasping for air, you're hot, you're like under a lava lamp.
in a
It's
sweat
awful.
box.
Yeah, I don't want to do
It's
it.
like a sauna.
I'm not sitting on money to buy a trailer. You seen the price of those things? Goddamn.
I haven't. I've never looked at buying a trailer, believe me.
I looked.
Where am I going to park that thing
I-
downtown?
You should sell your condo.
Yeah, I'd have to sell my condo.
Live
Like, I
in
bought
that.
a lot, and I just live in the trailer full time now.
This entire block is just reserved parking for my trailer.
Motorhome life. Let's go.
You should back
Moving
it
it
up.
every 2 hours. That's good.
You're really seeing the countryside, aka the downtown.
That's right. I can go to different areas of downtown.
Yeah, but you know, is that snobby of me? Like, I don't want to tell my friends no, but I just also, I'm just not meant to live that type of life.
I don't think so. I'm not a camping person because
Really?
I'm allergic to outside, so
Ah.
it seems like a terrible situation for me.
Imagine the
Sounds like
sun, the bees.
The sun. You
My-
never
Sam
ever
would just be
camp?
sitting in the tent.
I camped once. It was with a trailer, and I spent most of the time between like 11 a.m. and like 6 p.m. in the trailer because
Playing
otherwise it
your
was,
game.
playing
Boy.
his Nintendo.
yeah, probably.
Sam,
Yeah.
oh my God. What? Listen, even with your condition, can't you just SPF like 100 it and put a hat on?
Problem is, if I sweat, then the sunscreen will disappear.
So what? Carry a
'Cause then
fan around. Go in the water.
Carry a fan around.
No,
Camping.
no,
Go
no.
in the water. Wash
What
it
did you
off.
never? What do you do? What do you do your whole life? You're never gonna go outside.
Listen, he
No, I stay
adventured
inside.
in the Kanto region, okay? Right? Am I correct?
Anto, but
What do you mean
Fudge.
Kanto? What the fuck is? What are you
I
talking
thought
about?
that was where
wait for it.
Pokemon were
just
from.
wait, just wait for
Oh,
it.
I was like, what is this imaginary place you're making up?
He's been on adventures there that you've never dreamed of.
Yeah.
He has seen worlds,
Oh,
okay?
that's fine. I'm just curious as to how you've never like. Okay, let's for instance this outdoor music festival. Your favorite bands are headlining.
Never
You're
Indoors, he's listening
Never
to
gone.
a
never
song.
gone.
I've never gone to an outdoor music festival except for like stuff like the Coca-Cola stage, and that usually starts at like 7.
Why are you snapping your fingers like that?
Drew-
Sam? Like
he's
you're
getting
about to-
nervous. He's
It's
getting
like-
nervous.
He's like,
No, I'm playing with the sticker.
he's like, I want to play with the mic. I want to make some noise.
So wait, so
then
never.
he's gonna do like some jazz.
What about like you're telling me as a child you never went to the Midway for Stampede on a hot day?
I did, and then I was in immense pain for the next like
He's in the medical
5,
tent.
6
That's where he
days.
visited.
I
in the
choose
Midway.
not to believe your condition.
I'm not kidding.
Just kidding.
It's not real, eh?
Not kidding. I'm just lucky that I don't have to be one of the people who wears a beekeeper suit, because there are those people.
So it just comes down to sweating then is the
Well,
issue.
so the sunscreen will help, but as soon as you sweat that out, your protection is gone, and then you're getting baked by the UVB rays again.
What happens to you
so-
if you no sunscreen it?
He dies. Turns
Uh,
up. Like the
Incinerated
witch.
on
Yeah.
like an ant under a
Yeah.
microscope.
Remember Avengers Endgame when they just like disintegrate? Or Infinity War? It's
No.
like that. That's where they got it from.
Holy
Really
shit!
All those guys didn't put sunscreen on.
Fuck, what really happened? Sorry.
I'll get like swelling, and then I'll get
Jacked.
like sensitivity. So like if I like have like a shower, if it's cold, it's really cold. If I have hot, it feels like someone stabbing me with a knife. And then the other thing that comes with that, like I'm just generally like warmer, like body temperature wise, so it feels like I can't sleep. So like if that happens to me and it's like pretty bad,
Okay.
I won't be able to sleep for like 3 days.
New scenario: outdoor wedding. You can't miss it. You have to be there under the sun.
I'm in a suit, so
You're like that's
wears a
a
really big hat.
non-sweating outfit. Is
Really
yeah,
the
big
suit.
I go wear a fedora,
Yeah.
milady.
Really? Okay.
No.
Never done it.
I've never been to an outdoor wedding before, really. Yeah.
They're overrated.
Dude, it's very sweaty.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's always bugs.
Indoor
People
weddings
sweat
are
through their
also
suits.
sweaty,
It's true.
like the church at.
Mine was sweaty.
Oh,
Was it
that
hot?
was taking my jacket off and trying to position myself
one dude
near
in
the
his boxers
draft
by
like,
the end.
It's
oh
okay.
my
I heard
God.
it got better though after I think once things started.
Yeah.
Didn't it? Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. I was sweating because I was nervous. So
But yeah, like it's definitely like a tough thing to deal with for anything like camping or like
Glamping.
yeah, or like even like I used to go to like the cabin with my family when I was a kid, and they'd go on big boat trips, and I'd just stay inside in the air conditioning
What?
and watch baseball.
hide under
And
the
you
awning,
play your
man.
Game Boy, I'm sure.
Yeah, or just watch
Okay.
old DVDs too.
What's your excuse? You're pretty pale. You don't have that condition.
I just burn.
Mariah's just throwing hands
I
at everyone
literally
on
go
this
and play
pod.
rugby every summer, and I just burn. Like,
You
what do
get
you
a
mean?
little bit of a base
I've never seen
No.
him with a tan.
color.
I don't.
We've
I don't
worked
get it
toge-
at all.
We've worked together for 3 years.
Yeah,
We've never seen him
I'm
with a
like
tan.
outside for like 3 hours for rugby every week, and
Nothing, hey?
Nothing.
To be fair, I've also only seen you in shorts like 3 times too. So that
Got
made
two
it-
white legs.
I don't
no one
think
needs to see
I don't
that.
think I've ever seen you wear shorts.
There's pictures of me playing rugby,
Well, I
basketball.
haven't seen it with my own eyes
Okay.
though. It's like it's
You didn't come to a high school pep rally when I was playing? Lighten it up, Mariah? Come on.
Mariah's like, I've never seen you do anything athletic in your entire life.
Like, come on. I'm not inviting her out to these games.
I'm sorry.
Especially
no.
now at 31, it's not really
But
athletic
even
anymore.
shorts, you don't own a nice pair of
I do. I just don't want to wear them. Like, who
jean
wants to?
cutoffs.
I think wearing shorts to work is like such a choice.
Inappropriate.
It's just such a choice.
Such a choice.
I do this all the time.
I know, and you're like, hey, these legs, I'll
Are
eat them up.
white.
Eat them up. Have a look. And then I go, there they are, Sam. But I want to flip it. Sam spent his time camping, on his Game Boy or whatever. You've never even spent like more than 3 hours in a video game, right?
No.
Think about the adventures he went
Oh,
on.
no, that's not true. That's not true. I really crushed out some time in Hogwarts Legacy. Not to say that I got very far in
Your
the game, but I
husband played
spent
for
I
you.
spent a lot of time on the same
The tutorial.
missions. On the same
Doing it over and over?
missions.
She was like the menu. It was very immersive.
No, when I was a kid, one of my favorite games ever was Little Big Planet. I used to put some hours in on that. We just talked about this on the show the other day. I really loved Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
I guess you get to live the life of a rock star for a little bit. But what did you do? Vocals, drums, guitar?
I preferred the drum situation. That was more my jam.
Just on
drum
easy. The drum
situation.
situation.
I enjoyed it. Listen, shorts, okay? It's all right.
And she's like, and I played the drums in my shorts, so
Yeah, fuck you guys.
whatever, guys.
After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
After Hours with Mariah and Ty is brought to you by Adult Source, goodies for grown-ups.
That's right. I recently had a friend of mine actually reach out and was like, hey, when are you guys doing more Vibe commercials? I want to see what's new on the market coming out. So, yeah, it's a fact. We did some great commercials for them previously, but you don't have to look at what we tried out in store. You can go to
Didn't
the store
try
yourself.
anything out. We just explored the store.
We put the things on the tables.
Yeah.
That was it. But yeah, go check it
it's
out.
a classy
They're-
place.
They're
You don't
more
just
than just
try things out.
That's right. They're more than just wall-to-wall video. Whether it be online or in store, you can go see what they got in stock.
Now, why is lasagna the
Oh, for
best
fuck's
dish to
sakes, man.
reheat, Sam?
Did you look over at Garfield before you did that?
No, I actually had lasagna reheated last night, and I said, this is truly the best reheated leftover dish.
I
You
have
look
a
at Garfield
opinion.
dead in the face and say it's not?
You get the same eyes as him.
Dead
you.
inside?
Baked. Yeah, dead inside. I
Thank
don't know.
you.
I don't
Or I was
know.
like soup. I love reheating soup.
Well, I like
Okay.
I like when the film is on top of it. You have
Okay,
to mix it back
okay,
in.
okay,
Kate Campbell's. Like, is that all you're eating?
I need to
Like,
make a public apology to Mariah here.
Why?
Because last week, I brought a can of soup to the office.
Fuck you. See?
And
Times
it
are
was
tough
good.
out there.
And
But
it
you
was
ate it
good.
cold, and it was interesting.
No, I ate it warm.
You
In the
brought it
microwave.
with a can
Oh, yeah,
opener.
lukewarm is still cold.
What do you
No,
mean
it was
lukewarm?
warmed
Why
up
didn't
in
you
the
just
microwave
heat
for
it up
2 minutes.
more?
It was
Yeah.
not lukewarm,
Sam put a whole
Tyler.
can of soup in the microwave. We almost had a fire.
I'll flip it on you and argue one of the worst. So wait, sorry, I skirted over that. You liked the can of soup?
I like the can of soup, but the goat of reheatable foods is pizza. Without a
No.
doubt.
Um,
Yeah. Dude, you just disregarded my opinion there so quickly.
She was
That
like,
was
"No,
crazy.
it's not."
Sorry, I don't
not.
know.
I'm
I don't know
sorry.
what's wrong with me. I will say one of the worst foods to reheat ever, and I don't know why I try and sway myself every time because sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Nachos.
No, never do that.
Ew.
That's like a stale chip.
No, but if you put them in an air fryer, it's like a new nacho.
I don't know. I think
Wouldn't it just-
you're saying it's bad, and I'm agreeing, and you're saying no, it's not.
It's not that. I know.
Like,
Sorry,
that's
It's
what's
not-
happening. I'm
it's
like-
not that bad.
I'm like, well, it's pretty bad. You just brought it up as the worst thing to reheat.
Yeah, I mean, if you're reheating it in the
Sorry.
microwave, not good.
Sorry, I wanted to justify my logic initially with the thought process. Another really bad thing to try and reheat. I haven't had one of these nights in a while, but you know when you're drunk and you order too much McDonald's and you're like, "Oh, I'll eat it later." You're never eating it later. It's no.
Do you remember? We won't rat him out, but we got that old coworker who would order
Oh,
McDonald's.
God, that's fucking
And he would
weird.
order so much McDonald's to work, and we'd be like, "Why'd you order
No,
so
but
much?"
he would order it for the next day.
Yeah, he would order McDonald's for the next day, even.
He was like, "It's good. I like it that way." Like he would get two of the same sandwich, eat one, and then the next day
Take
he
it
would
out of the fridge, the
eat the
sandwich and
second one.
fries, reheat them.
Don't know why.
Is that here?
No.
Oh, okay, I was
That
going to
was
say,
our
like,
old
are you
job.
calling me out for that?
Have
Because
you
I
done
have
that?
done that.
You've
but-
ordered McDonald's for the next day?
That's
Yeah.
gross. Why not just
Or
get
like
it
that
fresh?
evening.
Why not just get it again?
Like I
Convenience.
I understand if you order too much and you're like, oh, maybe I'll eat this in a little bit. Okay, fine. But with the intention of ordering it for a later date, it's gross.
Those buns are stone after that.
I think the worst part about it is when you microwave the lettuce.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoever
That's
isn't
the worst
taking
part.
off the lettuce beforehand is a serial
That lettuce
killer.
has got to go.
Yeah.
It's seen some bad
I'm gonna
ones.
be honest.
Barely good in its initial tasting.
Yeah, I've never understood when you get like a Big Mac why you're like, yes, the lettuce.
We went to
Gross.
My friends and I went to a restaurant here. I won't say the one, but they both got the same meal. And one of my friends' French fries was like clearly like a nice, healthy, crispy potato. It was very good. And then my other friends, he was eating like a potato that had seen things. Like it was turned into fries. It was like a veteran potato.
It had
like,
gone to nom.
like he had seen some stuff.
That's bottom of the fryer.
And
They
I was
just-
like, for some reason, yours is better. Like you have this young, healthy potato. These delicious crispy French fries, and then this guy's just eating things. It's like I've seen stuff. Don't mess with it.
gross.
And I was telling him, I was trying to make him feel better. I'm like, this potato has age, okay? It's got character. It's going to teach you some things. It's got experience.
Nobody is saying that. I don't know.
And he brought them back, and I was like, aren't you going to reheat those tomorrow? And he's like, absolutely not. And he just threw them out.
How do you feel about this? Very rarely happens too, but sometimes I get a blizzard. Don't eat it all. Put it in the freezer. Eat it later.
Okay.
That's just like, that's not reheating it.
It
Well,
doesn't matter. It's a
It's
leftover.
reserved.
It's a
I will say
leftover.
that it doesn't taste the same
No,
after you do that because like the
soft serve doesn't stay soft.
soft serve becomes hard serve.
Yeah, definitely not the same.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that, like where like if you don't eat it right away, it kind of sucks. Like
You're like one step away from being like, yeah, and sometimes I don't finish my cereal, and I just put it back in the fridge. I let it sit there.
Yeah, fuck.
yes, I love 3-day-old honeycombs. This is sick.
She's like, I was eating some shreddies earlier this morning. I'm going to go home, finish them off.
Man,
some soggies.
cereal is my
Some
addiction.
soggies.
I have been eating. Is that the bad version of shreddies?
That's what happens when you leave them in the fridge too long.
I love how you think I have the self-control to not finish it. Like, I have an addiction
You're
to
too
cereal.
busy. You
I have
gotta-
an addiction. It's bad. Like, Bunce will be like, what are you eating now? And I'm
You're
like,
like Reese Puffs.
my third bowl of mini wheats at 11:45.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the cutoff on finishing a coffee?
Oh.
So you
As soon
pop
as
it in
it's
the
not
fridge.
hot.
What do you mean pop it in the fridge? What the
Yeah,
So you
Alice pops coffee in the fridge too, and
That's
I'm
what
like,
my
what are you
girlfriend does
doing?
too.
For what?
And then I just have to dump it like 2
What do you
days
mean?
later.
Is
But
it
I'm
an
glad we
iced
held on to
coffee?
this.
Is it an iced coffee?
Yeah, like an iced coffee or a warm
no,
coffee.
Never. I drink it all entirely.
Ash will like put it in the fridge, and then when I wake up the next morning, instead of having to make her a coffee, I can just pop a couple ice cubes in there and serve it as coffee part
That's
two.
fucking
You
brutal.
say, "Good evening, fallen soldier. Welcome back from the
Dude,
back from the
coffee
dead."
is so not like it's expensive, but it's not
Just that
worth it to
cream is
not just
curdled
make
over.
it. Yeah. Like, why wouldn't you just make a new one?
Next time
don't
you
know.
should be like, I also pre-made you some cereal the night before. I'll just grab it from the fridge really quick and bring it to you.
It's been sitting. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's good, babe. I
It's
love you.
good. No, I don't agree with that at all.
No.
Fresh coffee is something you should never be robbed of.
Oh, I know.
One time I did. I was trying to make Alice like iced tea, like the powdered iced tea. Just
I
wait,
knew
wait.
you were gonna say that.
Listen,
You're like,
listen.
this is the biggest
Listen,
compliment I
listen.
can give my girlfriend is making her fucking powdered
I
iced
tried, she wanted some powdered iced tea, so I made it, and then I.
You were a 31-year-old man.
That's what she asked for. So I took a sip of it and I said, "This can't be right. Like this must be unsweetened iced tea." And you know what it was? It was like instant coffee mix that I grabbed.
I can't believe that you just admitted that on here.
It was late at night.
Your
just-
fucking
you're just
eyesight is
making
insane. It's
fucking
what are you
iced tea in
lazy?
the
You can't
dark?
read the fucking label?
Listen,
You're
it
like,
happens.
oh, it said Nescafe on it. I thought it
It
was.
did say Nescafe, and I was like, "This must be it."
This is like
Where the hell is her iced tea mix?
What are you putting polysporin on your toothbrush? You're like, I thought it was the same. Same
Brushed my
tube.
teeth- Brushed my teeth with my razor blade this morning. It
Ew,
was fine, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
you're like the Rugrats guy making pudding at like fucking 3 in the morning.
Stew? Oh, yeah.
Stew.
After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
It's like their radio show, but in podcast form.
And now it's time for Mariah and Ty's Game of the Week.
Let's do it.
Don't fall asleep on us now.
Sorry, I got tired.
Mariah and Ty's Game of the Week.
He's got to adjust his camera. Mariah's going to sniffle her nose.
Sorry.
You want to hold Garfield?
No,
All right.
I could have, but I'm okay.
So I have brought the game this week, and it came out of a conversation that us boys were having at the office last week. We were
I'm
talking
never
about
included.
You weren't here.
You
You
weren't
showed
here.
up at 2 o'clock.
Strategically, so
It
I
was
don't
at
have to be part of
1:30.
these
What do you
stupid
want?
conversations.
So we were talking about the wonderful world of Pokemon. And we were wondering, would you eat that Pokemon or would you not?
Like, really eat it?
Like really eat it?
Yes. No.
Or
You
do
bring it to your mouth and then go, just kidding. Of course you really eat it.
Do you think it's edible is
Yeah.
maybe a better question.
And how would you serve it?
Yeah.
I love how you're talking to me like I'm the crazy one. You're like, no, of course we eat them all the time.
They're
All
not
right.
real, so how could we eat them all the
I
time?
don't know. Maybe you chomp the plastic cards. I have no fucking idea.
No. Like imagine you are in the world of Pokemon.
Oh, you gotta hunt them.
You gotta hunt them.
Gotta hunt them.
Okay. So we're gonna start with the big boy, Venusaur. Do you think that
Oh.
Venusaur is edible? Would you dive into that?
That's a you get a little veg, a little meat on there,
Yeah,
you know?
you get a little lettuce out of that for
That's
sure.
what I mean. That's a full meal deal.
He's just got leaves growing out of his back. So.
I should add that he is a poison type Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would imagine that would be like eating rhino or something very leathery. I don't think it would
He's
be
crap.
It looks like eating rhino.
Well, look at his body. He's got like
What if it's like cabbage, where like you don't eat like the center, maybe that's like the outside, but you eat the leaves instead on the outside. You know?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's like a
Make
salad.
a good salad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You just harvest the salad and you leave him alone?
Yeah, I guess so. It's like growing lettuce.
Okay.
All
You just have
right.
to feed him a bunch.
This one should be pretty easy. Magikarp.
I don't think I'm gonna eat Magikarp.
What?
Fish.
He's like a goldfish. Would you eat a
Oh.
giant goldfish?
I would.
Well-
Well, I mean, it depends. Like,
I don't know.
Am I on an island like Castaway or?
That looks like
well,
that'd be some
now
pretty
it's a
good
whole another layer. Now we're on an
sashimi.
island with these Pokemon.
Well, where do you think they're roaming the streets of Calgary? You're like, oh, I see one. Let's eat him.
Okay.
That's my
That's what I do when I
choice.
see animals in Calgary. I say,
You're like,
let's eat
that's
it.
the best leftover of all.
Would you or would you not eat Gyarados
No.
sashimi?
No.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, I
Oh,
would.
It
yeah.
looks scary.
Okay.
Yeah, but all you have to do is kill him.
I don't think I
you're
could
over here
kill
being
him.
like, I'll eat eel and squid, but Gyarados, you won't do it.
I don't know. He looks too big.
Well, you don't have to eat the whole thing.
Okay. Maybe.
Edible or not edible? Ghastly.
No.
Hmm.
Ty's
Is
like,
he,
I make
is
a
he
nice
all
cocktail
gas?
with
I can't
that.
remember.
He's a ghost.
Well, then
Did you
can't
eat a ghost?
that. You can't
No,
eat the
look
ghost.
at him. What are you getting? There's no substance there.
But the ghost could go inside you.
You
could
could freeze
smoke him. Like,
You'd vape him.
I would vape him.
What's your jewel flavor? It's ghastly.
sorry.
Kind of tastes like grape.
Yeah,
Okay.
you probably would.
Squirtle.
No.
Oh, people are eating Squirtle for sure, Mariah.
No.
It's a
People are
turtle.
definitely-
People eat turtle.
People are eating Squirtle.
He's too cute. No.
Okay. Well, I'm not
Okay,
asking.
Well, you still eat cow.
I know, and I feel bad about it every time.
No, you don't.
I do.
You always say, what was the name of the cow?
Shut up.
Can I get a
Oh my God.
picture of it? Yeah, people are probably eating Squirtle.
Okay. If you're talking about cute, this one's also probably going to kill you. Cherub.
He's not as cute.
What is that? Just like a giant vegetable?
It's a giant cherry.
Yeah, I'd eat that guy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I imagine the other Pokemon are eating him. He's probably bottom of the food chain.
Aw,
Do the
sorry.
Pokemon ever eat each other?
I don't think,
I don't
that's
think
in
that
the
they do.
world. I think they just battle each other. They don't.
You
eat.
sure?
I don't know. I don't think that so.
In the wild, they're not doing that.
Could be worth a Google.
You get
Wow,
some-
we got a lot to go through here.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Yeah,
This
let's
is,
do it.
this is informative.
Magnemite.
No,
No, but you could power your car, maybe.
that looks like a nose ring or something.
No, it's a giant like magnet
a
that
magnet.
flies.
I know, but yeah.
How does that
I
look
know.
like a nose ring
Looks
at
like
all?
it has a stud backing.
Execute.
Oh yeah, people are eating that for sure.
The eggies, yeah.
Like that
okay.
is for sure what they're eating on the show.
Like, that's probably why they're hard to find in the games, is because all the trainers are going out and this is what they're cooking
Well,
on
yeah.
Route 104.
The price of those guys is skyrocketed now. They're so rare.
Okay. This is going to be a real hard one, and then I'm going to end it on an easy one. Rhydon.
Well, Mariah was talking earlier about eating rhino, so
What?
No,
Legitimately?
I said that I wouldn't want to eat that other guy because he looked like he had a rhino body. Now, this guy I wouldn't want to eat either because what are you getting out of that? That's like
Yeah, but imagine if it's like,
probably like
a
an
lobster
alligator.
where like you crack the outer shell that's like hard and it's just like this
not.
wonderful soft.
It's not. He'd have to
meat.
be an underwater creature to have that.
you'd have to be an underwater creature to have that.
Okay.
That's the truth.
What if it's like the world's best steak underneath that hard exterior?
Yeah.
I don't know if it is though.
No.
That's a big risk.
And the last one, and Pokemon's gotten kind of bad in the last couple of years where they've been like, it's a food item, we can make it a Pokemon.
Hot dog mon.
This thing.
What is that?
That's
like a
ice cream.
sundae. Yeah.
That's an ice cream Pokemon.
Yeah.
If you had that in your house as a pet, he'd be gone. We'd be like,
He
where'd
wouldn't
it
even.
go?
Everybody would eat him.
Everybody would eat him.
What I've started learning the further that I've gone into the Pokemon, because like I only know the first couple generations, like all the new ones, there's like food Pokemon for some reason. It's like they've lost all the ideas and they're just like food.
I was very unaware that they keep on making new Pokemon.
Yeah, they're still being
Thousand
made.
of them.
Really? Alright, okay.
Well, what'd you think of the Cutwater? I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I gave it a 10 out of 10. It was refreshing.
Sam, it was spicy for you earlier.
Went down the wrong tube.
He's like that lime.
It is-
It got me. Had a little kick to it.
It is very good. I can't drink it very fast, but
He's like,
it's
I'd
just
pair
nice.
it with a Magikarp. Be good.
Actually, that might be all right.
Yeah.
Little grilled Magikarp. Maybe
That's
a
right.
side of the ice cream Pokemon.
As dessert. All right, well, that's it for us. Goodbye.
You've been listening to After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
Powered by Adult Source. Goodies for grown-ups. 100% Canadian owned.
Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of After Hours with Mariah and Ty downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.
Don't look at my bottom.
That was like a very, very realistic shit sound.
Well, that's what happened.
He shit it.
Logan was doing a bit.